I am shocked by the easy attitude of many in the media towards disclosing our nation's secrets. Style is a reflection of your attitude and your personality. Being sexy is all about attitude, not body type. It's a state of mind. Positive energy and attitude is sexy to me. Attitude and enthusiasm play a big part in my life. I get excited about the things that inspire me. I also believe in laughing and having a good time. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. You live in the image you have of the world. Every one of us lives in a different world, with different space and different time. Abhorrence of apartheid is a moral attitude, not a policy. There are no menial jobs, only menial attitudes. How do you nurture a positive attitude when all the statistics say you're a dead man? You go to work. My attitudes have changed, but somebody would have to read all my books to find out how they have. I was always the guy getting kicked out of my classes at school for having an attitude problem. Our attitude towards others determines their attitude towards us. Punk was defined by an attitude rather than a musical style. Coaches will eventually notice a great attitude, and they respect that. The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow up. You cannot tailor-make the situations in life, but you can tailor-make the attitudes to fit those situations. When a woman puts on a heel, she has a different posture, a different attitude. She really stands up and has a consciousness of her body. The remarkable thing is, we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. I hope the millions of people I've touched have the optimism and desire to share their goals and hard work and persevere with a positive attitude. But Jesus changes your attitude towards yourself and towards other people. When you pray for anyone, you tend to modify your personal attitude toward him. Every baseball crowd, like every theater audience, has its own distinctive attitude and atmosphere. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. The only disability in life is a bad attitude. You can control two things: your work ethic and your attitude about anything. Positive attitude plus effort equals performance. Your attitude will go a long way in determining your success, your recognition, your reputation, and your enjoyment in being a lawyer. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions. It is governed by our mental attitude. Mental attitude and concentration are the keys to pitching. Watch out for the joy stealers: gossip, criticism, complaining, fault-finding, and a negative, judgmental attitude. Attitude is attitude, whether you're a West Coast gangster or East Coast gangster, you know? My attitude is never to be satisfied, never enough, never. My attitude has always been, if you fall flat on your face, at least you're moving forward. All you have to do is get back up and try again. Fairness is not an attitude. It's a professional skill that must be developed and exercised. Each day, I come in with a positive attitude, trying to get better. Be sure what you want and be sure about yourself. Fashion is not just beauty. It's about good attitude. You have to believe in yourself and be strong. I think a lot of times we don't pay enough attention to people with a positive attitude because we assume they are naive or stupid or unschooled. The only reason to have a positive mental attitude is that it makes life better. It doesn't cure cancer. It is the hopeful, buoyant, cheerful attitude of mind that wins. Optimism is a success builder, pessimism an achievement killer. It takes hard work, dedication, discipline and a positive attitude to get to the top, in business or in sports. Negative attitude is 9 times more powerful than positive attitude. People have often asked if I'm gay because I don't go out of my way to spit and scratch and give people attitude. The characteristic political attitude of today is not one of positive belief, but of despair. I don't think punk ever really dies, because punk rock attitude can never die. I thought one should have the attitude of what do you care what other people think.